Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and a doctor who is in a position to know just gave a brutal diagnosis to President Joe Biden. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. So, President Joe Biden, you've seen him on the campaign trail as president, stumbling, bumbling, fumbling, gaffe after gaffe, wandering on stage, shaking hands with thin air, showing signs of his age. Well, the president turned 81 years old yesterday. 81, that's old for a president. I'm old enough to remember when they were making fun of Ronald Reagan for his age, and on his last day as president of the United States, he wasn't as old as Joe Biden was on his first day. So, suddenly the media, the comedians, they don't see any humor in this. But former White House Dr. Ronny Jackson, he also doesn't see any humor in this. He sees a problem. Let's take a look.
He is in Texas. Good morning to you, Ronny.
Hey, Steve, how you doing?
I'm doing okay. Today, turns out, on this Monday, is Joe Biden's 81st birthday. And of all the things on his plate, the one thing he can't change is his age. And it looks like it's catching up to him.
Absolutely. Well, happy birthday to our president, Steve. I hope I don't have to say that in November of 25. But, I've been saying for quite some time now when he was candidate Joe Biden that I didn't think that he had the cognitive ability to do the job. And I'll tell you what you can do. I did this the other day. I went back and I looked at some video from him when he was running for president last time and compared it to video from now. And he has degenerated just quite a bit over the last 3 years. It's just incredible to see the difference. And I think now the Democrats are starting to get to the point where they can't deny it. I mean, the mainstream media has been talking about it for the last 6 months or so, but we can't endure this anymore. This is just, he's got these people that surround him that are inappropriately encouraging him to continue to run because it builds up, who they are and what they do. But, our border, our wars overseas, our economy, it's a disaster right now. And he can't do the job. And it's just on display every day that he's not capable of doing this job anymore.
And, Ronny, for folks who are unfamiliar, you were actually the president's physician for a number of presidents, George W. Bush, Barack Obama as well. So if you're saying he is physically not up to it, shouldn't his family say, Joe, maybe it's time to go?
Well, they absolutely should. I mean, the whole world can see, like you said, I took care of 3 presidents now, and President Trump was my patient as well. Right. And, this is a demanding job. I mean, you have to be on completely on your game 24/7, 365. And now he's going to be confronted with wars overseas and, everything's going on in our economy and our border while he's trying to campaign for president. He can't do this at all. I mean, they're going to try the strategy of keeping him in the basement again. But you're right, Steve. It's up to those people around him right now to tell him that this is, he's had a good run, to let it go. I mean, just convince him he's had a good run. I mean, I heard somebody say the other day, maybe they should just tell him that it's the end of the second term now and let him think that he's done 2 terms and move on, right? I just don't know. But
that would be a good trick. Yeah, it was 8 years.
Dr. Jackson is now a representative, but as a doctor, he served under Democrat and Republican presidents. He's seen them all. He's seen President Trump. He's seen, President Obama. He goes back a ways. And for him to say this, and he said it before, but for him to say this as seriously as he's saying it, it's something we need to pay attention to. This is a serious threat. This is a threat to national security. If you have a president who doesn't have the cognitive ability to do the job, and I'm not saying he doesn't, I'm not a doctor, he is. I'm not a doctor. It's important to note Ronny Jackson was never Joe Biden's doctor. That is important to note. But he was a doctor in the White House. I think he knows what he's talking about. It's something everybody should be paying attention to because it really matters. I want to know what you guys think about this, so please let me know in the comments. Also, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps us out. I'm Carmine Sabia. This is Explain America. We love you guys. God bless you. Take care, everybody.